an honor for you to be able to engage this campus. So without further ado, let me introduce Principal George Maxey.
First, it's actually an honor for you being on my campus. I mean, when you start talking about all the brilliant minds from all the best middle schools that I know of, I mean, when you start thinking about the Paxsons and the Northwesterns and the Johnny Fours and the Butlers, I mean, you're taking really some great students. And the biggest thing that I believe in is, as a high school principal, now you got to be able to compete with the other high schools, and competing with other high schools, you got to be willing to recruit. I'm a firm believer that I have never had a problem trying to recruit the best talent. And lots of people, when they think of recruiting, always think of athletics. I think of recruiting from a different perspective, recruiting in regards to academics. Because if you don't have the academics in place, you won't get any further than where you started from. So it's important that you bring in quality individuals such as yourselves as students into your building, so you can move your building, more importantly, to higher heights. One thing that was mentioned earlier in regards to the historical value of William and Raines High School. Right now, you are in a school building, okay, that is the last African-American high school in Duval County. Last one. Yes, we have multiple high schools in Duval County, but this high school was built for African-American students in 1965. And I hold some value to it because I know y'all are very good in doing your research. But when you start looking at different things in the city of Jacksonville and Duval County, we did live in a time where we were segregated. And William and Raines was built on the premise of that they did not want African-American students pretty much commingling with white students, sad to say, which was right up the street, is Rebold High School. That's how you have two schools so close together. You take the time and you Google and you look at, try to find two high schools, public high schools, in the nation within a mile of each other. Less than a mile of each other. Okay, you won't find it. You won't find it. But only here in Duval County. So Raines does have a place historically in regards to our county. Raines does have a place historically in regards to our school system. So it is definitely an honor to be here, and more importantly being the principal. But I think the part that I take more pride in anything else is it has such a strong alumni, a strong base of individuals. Not just athletically, but in regards to the field of academics and the field of politics, and individuals coming out of this building. And one thing I pass out to your parents and many of the adults is that we have programs that the theme for our school is a new Raines with the old flavor. And in saying that is we're trying to bring back that tradition of the things that they've done in the past, because your parents can tell you this, and some of the individuals from the old Jasper can let you know this, that people knew when you went to Raines High School. There was a certain type of swagger you had when you was a Raines student, and we lost that. But we're trying to bring that back. We're working towards it. As right now you can see a courtyard out there that's a little messy. It's usually not like that right side over there, but we had 200 plus students in that courtyard yesterday eating chicken and ribs. Why? Because they made AB honor roll. 200 plus students. So, and the thing is, we have over 100 plus students right now. You don't hear them. They're in class, getting ready for FCAT. Same thing that you get ready for, they're doing the same thing. Because their FCAT carries more value than the FCAT you have in middle school. Because their FCAT they have to pass to get out of high school. But we even added other spin to it. We're not just getting ready for FCAT, but we're getting ready for the ACT. I had the highest percentage of sophomores and juniors to take the ACT in Duval County. Why? Because I believe in a college-ready environment. I believe in making sure putting you in a position as a child to make sure that you go to college. Because I'll be honest with you, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. I mean, hey, guys, college is very, very expensive. And if you don't have a game plan right now on how you expect to get there, all you're doing is setting yourself up for failure. So you have to start now. And I see groups like yourself that has to be fostered and nurtured. That's how I stepped to the place that I wanted to have you here. Because this needs to be in the high school. So you are starting something historically that we're going to try to really start off in all of the high schools, especially starting here. Because what you talk about has value, it has meaning, but it opens your mind to new ideas. And that's the great thing about it. Because we want you to be able to not just compete with students in Duval County, not compete with kids in Florida or even America, but compete with children around the world. We live in a global economy right now. And we have to compete, and we got to make sure as adults we put you in that position to compete. So if you come to William and Raines High School, I promise you one thing, as your principal, I'm going to put you in that position to compete. I'm going to demand more of you. And you're going to give me more. Because to get to where you want to go, you must learn one thing: sacrifice. Sacrifice. So that's one of the things that we really push ourselves as adults first and foremost, but we push you as students. Learn how to sacrifice to reach your goal. That's why we have right now 15 students who are on academic scholarships already. Full ride, seniors. And I already said that's too low. That's too low. I want more. But to get more, I need my students to give more. Because no one's going to give you a scholarship. You have to earn it. You have to earn it. So again, I thank you for being here. We paid for lunch for you. So we had some breakfast, those who were hungry this morning. But we already paid for the lunch, so we got a lunch coming to you today. And we're not doing pizza, right? We're doing something better, right?
We're doing hamburgers and hot dogs.
Hamburgers and hot dogs off the what grill?
Off the grill.
Off the grill. We'll make a little cookout type of thing. So we got lunch for you today. I'm excited about that. So again, I mean, I love to have you here, and I like being the first to do something. So we were the first high school to have you, and we're never not going to be the last time you're going to come here again. So again, we appreciate it and appreciate the support. And again, real quick, the bathrooms are in the 200 hallway. The bathrooms, if you didn't know where the restrooms are at, but they're the first set of hallways as you pass out of the media center. And the classes, you're going up and down the classes for the debate. So thank you again.
All right.